Hey guys, Rescue Rabbit 101 here, doing yet again another Dan Duel commentary. This time it's between an obese Netdecker in the blue at 1693, and then Squids in the red at 1697. As we can see, Squids is playing Qliphorts, and this is another game too. So right now, we already know that no Beast Netdecker is playing Burning Abyss, so let's see how Burning Abyss can do. So, Scout, Search, Summon, Helix, no, Cope with Sacrifice, Set, Odd Eyes, pretty standard. Obese Netdecker, Special Summons, and Scarm. Let's see. I think Ixie? Okay. Dante. You could have also gone into the Virgil, but Dante's fine. Milling 3, but summoning it in defense mode. But there's no point in attacking. It can't die. And he detached Scarm, and then he mills Sir. And then Shadow Empress. Okay. So that's going to be another thing about this match is this is actually an unrated, but these were the two highest players on, and and an obese Netdecker completely forgot about Shadow Mirror, tried to search. Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing this is the big thing, since the Qliphorts, yes, there are outs to the Qliphort deck, and he plays Trample Links, so, yeah. Okay, so with the Vanities on an obese Netdecker, Shell, Sack, Helix. Helix blows up the Karma Cut, which blows up the Emptiness, and Sacrifice is going to get a search. Yeah, I don't see the Burning of a Splatter getting out of this, especially with the Shadow Mirror, because, I mean, and Carrier, Pendulum Summon. And then Cat's going to go off. And they're talking about Flying Sea. Ixie. Okay. Dweller, yeah. Okay, so Shell and Dweller are swinging. There's not really many outs left. Yup, that's the game 2. Since an obese Netdecker won game 1, so let's just go into game 3 and see how it works out. So obese Netdecker's taking the first turn. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Qliphorts can basically run over a lot of the older, last formats decks, and an obese Netdecker opening with 2 upstarts. And then the Qliphorts can side really easily, since they can play Light and Shadow Empress. Special, Flying Sea. I don't know though, I mean, especially because he's got Rubik. Those are both on the field still. Anyways, the mirrors, it's kind of easy to side for the older matchups, but with Qliphorts, oh, Flying Sea blows up. Right, that's actually really good. I didn't think about that, because Flying Sea is a non-burning abyss, so both the monsters blew up. Anyways, but there's not really that much you can side against Qliphorts. I mean, you can put in a lot of MSTs, but that only does you so much good. And then you can put in, anti-spell fragrance. But again, that can hurt a lot of the decks that are being played too. So, plus Qliphorts can just MST, and you have to save your MSTs, not for their side deck cards, but for their scout. Okay, normal summon a Helix, and it's going to get Karma Cutted. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could make use of the Flying Sea. Not really. I don't. Obese Net Decker probably has something, but I don't see why you wouldn't let the Helix kill the Net Decker and then get rid of it. Anyways, the Tour Guide is summoned and another Shadow Empress is played. I'm then just gonna play Beat Down with this and Scout, because you know what, this game, just that's all Qliphorts need. They play 3 Summoner's Art, 3 Scout, and all they need is one of them to do anything. Yeah, and I mean, you can play like all of that stuff, but Disc is summoned. It's at 21 and unkillable. I mean, he can stall out until they can get their, Scout, and Scout then searches Sacrifice, which can stall you for as long as you need to gather your resources with Scout. I feel that Scout should have costed more than 800, maybe 1600, so you can only use it 5 times, but even then it's still really dumb. Maybe 2000, so you can only use it like 3. That would have been fair. So, and then grab Shell, sack Tooth or Shell, so Shell is now 2800, and Sacrifice goes off, which grabs Disc. Shell also does Piercing, can swing twice. So that's totally fair. Yeah. And now Squids is debating whether or not he actually wants to kill the Flying Sea, because while it really does lock out the Burning Abyss deck, especially with the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror already on the field. But I guess he decides because he has Shadow Imprisoning Mirror already on the field, it's worth the extra 2100 damage he could deal. In all honesty, though, he could have waited 1 turn, because then that can't happen. But if he had waited 1 more turn, Obese Net Decker would still been blocked out. Summon 1 monster with 700 plus attack, which you can search with Scout. Summon it, which is any Qliphort, and then swing over and swing the game. So I don't see why he didn't do that, because that would have done a lot more. And letting the Dante die. He definitely has something. Took back Graph. Ah, BLS. Okay. I mean, BLS is the solution to everything. Kind of. But, yeah, that's one of those moments where it's like, there's nothing Squids can do, except now that it's Squid's turn, that's Carrier, here's 1. Ah, Vanities. Trap Stun. Fun. Yeah, so that's, so much advantage without any, thing needed. And then alrighty, it's a new match, but, I guess we can do another one, you know. I can always cut it if it gets too long. So, again, guys, tell me what you guys think of these, what decks you want to see, and please, give me constructive criticism. I want to do better. Alrighty, so, standard turn 1 play, sending 3, gonna get Graph and Scarm off, gonna grab Sir, yeah. Alrighty, no questions yet. Grabbing Graph, because that way if it dies later, he gets his summon anyways. Right. Everything makes sense so far. Okay, he's just going through the pendulum summon. Turn 1. Just wants to drop that 1800 shell, right? Yeah. I mean, shell's only 18. Like, I don't even see how that was that good. I mean, you're putting all your resources out there to drop the monster when you could have just normal summoned it too. And then you could have held the resources, and if it had died, again, he then couldn't have gotten Firelight. Anyways, Firelight is played. You know, so that makes sense why he got Sir. Dante grabs back Firelight so he can do it again. And this is why Firelight is dumb. Downard, that's going to blow up Graph. Graph is going to summon Scarm. Scarm's going to blow up. Scarm's going to search Tour Guide, you know. Setting back row. Got another Firelight down, and like I said, this is like, oh wow. So, he gets all his resources back. That was a fairly designed card. Totally. So Burning Abyss can play around Qliphorts, but let's see how long. For how long. Because right now, NOB's NetDecker has the lead. Or our player included. Again, I don't see the point of making your pendulum scale for one card when you could normal summon it to the same effect. But I don't play Qliphorts, so I'm not going to question. Anyways, Obese NetDecker is going to go Tour Guide. It's probably Special Sir, so that when it detaches, he gets a summon. No, Graph makes sense. Yeah. Well, yeah, because he has Downard, so it's not like he can bring anything back right now. Dante. Detach Graph. Send 3. Vanities, Karma Cut, and Vanities. So, not all that good. That tells us where 2 of his Vanities are. That's going to send Scarm. So, in phase, he's going to grab another Tour Guide. And if Downard dies, he might actually go into Sir this time, so he can revive something. Okay. I'm pretty sure he did that wrong. Yeah. Okay, and that's it. I think we've had 3 games, so I think I'm going to cut it off now. All in all, I think the, Burning Abyss and Shaddoll's, or at least Burning Abyss for sure, and I've heard Shaddoll's, can take on Qliphorts. Just not, they're not as good as Qliphorts. Qliphorts are much more consistent, and I think especially in the game 1. But in later games, we see that Qliphorts can hide in Shadow Mirrors. So, that's all. Risk Rabbit 101, signing out.